How's it going, Tricks mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're back with Monster Sweethearts. The sweetest of hearts, as we all know, the sweetest of sinks too. Look at that sink nozzle there. It looks so well made there, although it doesn't have any, like, a little hole for it to go. I don't know, I can't really see the sink hole, the hole where the water comes out. Bit of a stupid thing to say, and I suppose, you know, me being a man, I am an idiot, because really I'm not meant to see the sinkhole thing. Should we just get on with the game? I really thought I'd have something smart to say there, but I actually said the dumbest thing I've ever said on this channel. Anyway, throughout the week, it's just me helping out planning the dance and going to work. It feels the same besides that Lyell seems to avoid me. Okay, but why were we trying to fuck the other night then? Were you just planning to use... Are you going to kick me out now? Well, okay, that's a bit far-fetched, but okay, whatever. I don't know why she's trying to avoid me. When we're together, she avoids eye contact and barely talks besides affirmations. Okay, this sounds serious, which annoys me to death. Oh, now I'm gonna die. Good. She has yet to explain all this werewolf stuff to me. Yeah, that's true, actually. I mean, like, I suppose Bay didn't, because she just kept it completely secret. At least Victoria was... No, that wasn't too much better. Alright, well, I guess it's really personal, like showing off your penis or something, I guess. Besides, it hurts since it's right after she kissed me. Yeah, that's fine, don't worry. As long as she doesn't have to share anything. Which means whenever I interact with her, I'm not in the best of moods. Alright, why do we hate each other all of a sudden? Where's all this hate coming from? She'll then avoid me more to avoid my attitude. What? Why? What happened? I'm walking through the halls when I'm suddenly stopped by Hazell. Okay, tell me what's going on with you two. I keep getting bad feelings every day, but nothing's happening. What's it to... That's a bit harsh. What's it to you, bitch? Don't talk to me like that. With the power she had in her voice, made it hard to refuse. Okay, now tell me what's going on with the both of you. It's a lot. You're sounding like Lyell. It can't be that hard to give me the rundown. Well, after the fight, she started avoiding me, which just got me... What do you mean, after the fight? Did I miss something? Because, literally, we had the Cecil fight thing, and then we were in the bed together. If anything, this is all Hazell's fault, because she stopped us fucking. Yeah, I should really stop swearing. She started avoiding me, which just got me mad, which caused her to avoid me more. Has she told you? No. My God. I love my sister, because she has so much anxiety to fill a barn. What? She's anxious about a lot of things. She's probably too anxious to start that talk with you. You probably need to do it for her. For a while, I had to order for her at restaurants. Still do. Oh, wow. Yeah, she can hide it pretty well. Is that really all it was? Yeah, pretty... Seriously? So we just all of a sudden one day were like, why doesn't Lyell tell us she's a werewolf? I know she's a werewolf. She knows she's a werewolf. Why don't we share with the class? Is that the only reason why you're avoiding each other? Oh, I don't know. This is getting weird now. I don't understand women. I mean, I've played a lot of this game, but this is the first time in the game I don't feel like I understand women. Yeah, pretty much. Y'all are children, I swear. Hey, I never did this before, except those other 2 times. Lyell has a few times, but they rubbed me the wrong way. You, on the other hand, I have confidence it'll work. And you know, I'm not lying, because if I got one bad vibe off of you, I would have run you off weeks ago. Thanks. You're welcome. Is it because we study here? It's because you recognize us. Now go and communicate with your girlfriend. Girlfriend? We just kissed once. And she touched my face a few times. I mean, I know that's not exactly girlfriend. You could also be like a pervert and do that, but, you know, it's hinting something. Don't act like you don't like it. Now go. And don't forget to come over for dinner tomorrow. I need to meet Ashley. Hazell pushes me off to the doors. When Lyell comes to pick me up, it's quiet as usual. So how did the animals treat you today? I look at her with a smile to try and encourage her to talk. Oh, Goober escaped, but I quickly got him back in. His names fits him. Okay, does he have more than one name? That's what that means there. Well, he escaped the first night I had him, but that's more due to me not knowing how to farm. We drove the rest of the way back in silence, but less uncomfortable. When we make it back, I make sure to bring up small talk to keep the conversation going, but I had no clue how to bring up what we needed to talk about. I decided the direct approach is the best. I sit down with Lyell while she was eating a snack at the island. Lyell, we need to talk. Huh? Is she going to be, like, oblivious, just like, you know, the man in the relationship here? I could just see the colour drain from her face. About what? Well, you promised you will tell me about all of this fiasco. That's all? What about that one thing we did? Oh. Well, I can easily tell you what's going on. Cecil comes from a family of exiles. But how come his hair just suddenly turned white one day, then? Okay. They're not only family round... Oh, they're not the only family round here. But they're the only one where the eldest can shift. My family, on the other hand, owns all of this land for the last 60 years. Before that, it was fought over. And to get land back, the eldest child shall fight for both families and both have to shift. And for it to start, both have to hit each other. Oh, okay, and that's why Lyell didn't... Oh, okay, that makes some sense. Oh. Wow. I can see why that would be hard on you. If you lost. I'll be losing land my family had for 60 years. I mean, what are you doing with that land? I mean, like, I know this kind of territory is yours, and that's fair enough, but do you need all that land? I mean, what's Cecil's life like? And the shame it would bring upon me. Okay, my entire family besides Hazell would hate me. Christ, Lyell, I'm so sorry. It's okay. Oh, okay. What's this about? Since my parents knew I could shift, and so could tell Cecil... Since my parents knew I could shift, and so could Cecil, they trained me. That's a normal sentence, which for some reason my brain couldn't process. I think now they're actually getting to the exciting nitty-gritty stuff. I'm getting a bit too excited to read. Most days, they wouldn't allow me out of the house to interact with humans. They only allowed me to explore my werewolf side, and showed me as a prop to other monsters due to my physique they forced upon me. While Hazell got to live a normal life with friends and parties, I was never allowed that luxury. Wait, what? Oh, okay, Hazell. Sorry, I thought we were talking about Cecil for some reason. Most days I came out with bloody hands and bruises. Lyell, did they? No, never. They'd never. But the training program was so intense. They gave me off to some monster group that trained other monsters. What they did there was cruel, and not only to me, but to all sorts of kinds of people. The things they did. Did your parents ever know? I don't think so. They never meant to hurt me. They just saw that they liked the results, and I never complained to them, so it never stopped. So as soon as I could, I left to leave without fighting. I hate fighting. I like peace. And I might be able to talk her out of it. It's a small chance, but a chance I'm taking. I mean, that's why I tried reasoning with Cecil, but... So I came here to avoid responsibilities, basically. Okay, so basically... Lyell was brought up to kind of train to be an alpha male kind of werewolf, I guess. Can the same be said for Cecil? That's my main question at the moment. Maybe they already told me and I just completely ignored it, but we're just going to keep going. No, Lyell, what they did was bad. I get the stakes, but forcing a child to train as you did is cruel. Especially while Hazell got to live normally. Well, she's human. Or at least not a werewolf. And they never knew what went on in there. I never told them. Still, as parents, you should be making sure your child is being taken care of. That's true, but they are good people. They never mistreat us and spoiled us most times. Home life was the best. They were truly loving. Good people make bad decisions. God people. Well, I suppose God's... No, I shouldn't really talk about God. Doesn't mean they're abusers, you know. They just made a mistake. You're right. I'm sure if they knew what was going on, they took me out of it. Well, at least this time the game was wrong. They took me out of it. Okay. I probably should have said something, though. Maybe. But a child is developing, you know? You can't expect them to say something if it's the norm of their life. Especially if it's making their parents proud. Okay. I get that. So about the other thing you wanted to talk about? Oh, well, I tried not to blush, but it was hard due to subject matter. Well, about what happened when we got back from the forest and I was tending to you. Oh, that! I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have. The adrenaline got to me. What, no? Huh? I didn't mind the kiss. Yeah, I know you wouldn't mind the kiss. Blush. You didn't? No. Oh, I just assumed you did and didn't know how to talk about it. What would make you think that? I don't know. My brain makes false connections when it comes to social stuff. It's actually quite adorable, to be honest. So brain, keep doing what you're doing. Somehow it said you didn't like it though. Everything pointed to that you did. We just sit in silence for a moment, avoiding eye contact. Lyell leans forward towards me. Is it okay if I answer for her and give her a peck on the lips? Yes. That's forward of you. Well, I knew what you wanted. It's fine. I would like another though. I lean forward and give one on her cheek. Being a bit of a tease now, Jaylene, that's not fair. That doesn't count. Yes, it does. She gives me puppy dog eyes in return, which makes me give her a full kiss on the lips. Aw, but no pictures. Well, Lyell seems to like it though. Are we girlfriends now? Oh, well, if you want to be, that's fine. Why wouldn't I be? Oh, the music stopped. Is Cecil gonna walk in now? If something bad's gonna happen, everything's going too nicely. Why wouldn't I be? Well, I do have a lot going on. Well, I'm already wrapped up in it, so it doesn't matter. That's very true. Also, we have dinner tomorrow at Hazell's. What? Tomorrow? Yeah, I talked to her today and reminded me. I guess this is our first dinner together, is tomorrow. Our first dinner together? I'm sorry. What about the stir fry? The stir fry that tortured me for days and nights. Just endless days and nights. Thinking of stir fry and how much I hated it. You brought that on because you cooked a stir fry for us. Okay, cool. That's fine by me, but I'm hungry now. Okay, I'll fix something up for you. The conversation is more comfortable and lively than before. It feels very nice to have something like this for once. What do you mean? Oh, okay, because we're girlfriends now, I guess? Fine, okay. The rest of the day follows the same atmosphere. Oh, and then we're on the next day. Cool, I can keep going a bit more. The next day, I'm at the university, and luckily never saw Cecil. We haven't seen her for some time. I'm getting a bit nervous. And since Lyell told me all the information she kept from me, I feel much better. I'm sitting in the middle of class when I get a text. Though I send you something during class. Pretty sure that means thought, but okay. Also, Hazell won't stop reminding me about the dinner tonight, lol. Well, I don't blame her. I mean, Lyell would be the kind of person to forget. Well, you do forget things a lot. Yeah, even Jaylene knows that. Very important things, in fact. Lyell sends me a wolf with a crying emoji. I'm not talking to you anymore. Well, I mean, we're dating, and I'm kind of living with you. So, well, you're going to kind of have to. Blocked. I giggle in response, and put my phone back to pay attention. Just small conversations like this make me happier than I was before. I mean, good for you. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. Just good for you. Do I have anything to wear tonight? Maybe Lyell does. I mean, I don't know what she'd have, actually. Actually, her clothes would be too big, wouldn't they? Okay, so I guess we can't do that. I only really have jackets and shirts. I don't have any formal clothes. But I don't think a dinner at someone's family house requires a dress. Lyell picks me up and drives me back to get ready. Lyell heads back to get dressed, leaving me in the living room to decide what to wear. Well, I didn't know living me could mean... What does that mean? I know it means leaving me, like actually, but... dressed leaving me in the living room. What a strange sentence. Okay. I hear Lyell come back from behind. Oh, hello. Hey, Lyell, what? She moves close to me, wrapping her arms around me. Well, that's hot. You can just wear that if you want. Do you think Ashley will like me? Do you think Ashley is actually spelled Ashley? Or do you think her actual name's Ashley? Because the E and the L like that just really irritates me. Okay. There we go! That's how it should be spelled. Thank you, Lyell. Lyell knows how to speak. Thank you. Ashley likes everyone. Imagine Sierra, but... better? Wait, what? Imagine Sierra? Well, considering how much Jaylene apparently doesn't like Sierra... Okay, better. Hey, I wouldn't say that now. And don't worry about that stuff. I'm really curious about this Ashley girl now. This, Lyell points to me and her, is still young. I say we take it slow. I hadn't had a relationship in years. I wonder what your last one was like then. I have never been in one. What do you mean you've never been in one? What about Victoria? I mean, well, I suppose that was kind of more a friendship, but well, I'd count it as a... Oh, fine, whatever, okay. Well, we're either lying or we're just, oblivious. What now? I'm your first? Haha, that's great. Hey, what, it's cute. We're gonna be late. Jaylene, come here, hug me before we go. No! That's nice. I head to Lyell's truck and plop in the passenger seat with my arms crossed. You coming? I am. Just admiring how you look embarrassed. Aww. Can we go? Sure thing, hun. Lyell gets into the truck and drives. So we're going to her place. No, she told me to go to a restaurant near here. It's not going to be the same restaurant as the one as we work. I mean, Lyell would forget that. And Ashley doesn't know where we work. I don't know. Please don't be the diner. No, don't worry. You know, I was going to say, I was worried. Don't worry, it's an hour or so away. But the closest is like 3 hours away. Yeah, but this is right in between. I remember when Hazell first brought Ashley to meet the family. I guess this is how she felt. Though they were girlfriends longer than us. Wait, whose girlfriend's here? Hazell first brought Ashley to... Oh, fuck. Sorry, so does that mean Hazell's children are Wait, so are Hazell and Ashley together? Because they're saying, I guess it's how she felt, though they were girlfriends longer than us. Is there no straight couples in this game? Or like not even straight, just a gay couple would make me happy. It's like one like guy on guy. I mean, I'd hope for the vampire, like Xanth's playthrough to have a guy on guy. That's not going to happen. What kind of gets me off is just more the fact that like she has kids. She clearly has kids, Hazell. So where did they come from? If you want to say an adoption service, there's no men to reproduce. There's literally none. All the children in this town, like the father is Victoria's dad. Literally, where are the kids coming from? How are you able to reproduce? Or is it, it's probably canon now that lesbians have like little egg or like sperm deposits in their fingers or something. Literally, where are the babies coming from? There are children in this game, and like, I'm not thinking about it. Fine. Okay, like a day or so, ha. I didn't like Ashley since I thought she'll take my little sister away, but she quickly got my affection. How? Food. Well, you know what, that's actually, the way to a man's heart for his stomach. I guess Lyell is... I mean, I know a lot of lesbians don't like being called, like, the masculine one. I don't know, I just see it so clearly in this relationship. Like, I didn't see it in the Victoria and the Bay one. That just felt like two girls, doing their thing. Lyell really does remind me of a man. She really acts like one. Anyway, I'm an easy woman to please. That makes me rethink every time we cook something together. Well, what? I started liking you in those moments. Seeing how you mess up the recipe was always a joy. I'm not that bad, not without my help. She lifts up her right hand to pat my head. Aw, you're adorable. Am I another one of your animals? You can treat me like one if you like. Okay. Let me guess. If I keep this up, no hugs? Maybe. Then I'll stop. Or I can get hugs by force. Yeah, I don't think, Lyell, you're allowed to do that. I mean, I hear if you put your finger in someone else's belly button for more than 5 seconds, it's counted as rape. So, yeah. I'd take you down in a second. Of course you would. Would you now? Yes, I would. I lean over to turn on the radio. There's 50% of rain happening. Was that just the radio turning on? Or did the radio just break in the car? Or the truck? Or whatever we're driving? Alright, sounds like there's a demon on the other side there's a radio demon, if you will, on the other side of the radio there, so okay. And now the top hit's just for you! Just gonna ignore our conversation. I like this song. Haha, we got the rest of the way without much of the radio. After an hour or so, we're at our What the hell spelling is that? We're at our desalination. That can't be a word. No, I'm not even Googling. I was tempted to Google that, but I'm not going to do that. You know what? We're at our destination. We're at our destination. I'm guessing the scene's going to change, or we're all just going to eat outside in the grass. I'm pretty sure the destination's going to change. And I actually am kind of excited, so I'm going to kind of like tease us a bit, and I'm going to end the episode here. I'm sure you guys want to know what the restaurant looks like, but you know what? I'm not going to let you have it this episode. I've got one more episode to do today, so you know what? what kind of restaurant are we at? Is it going to be a nice, fine dining kind of in the middle of nowhere country place? Or is it going to be like some kind of run-down, terrible diner like the one we work at? Well, we will be able to see that in the next episode. But yeah, if you want to play the game for yourself, if you want to experience the sweethearts of the monsters, there will be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, leave a subscribe to the channel. Till next time, see ya!